What's up, YouTube? This is your boy ShinoWorld. I'm gonna go back here like about what's poppin' though. Welcome to the channel. Today I have an NU battle, and legit, this was a pretty decent NU battle. This is an NU battle that I had on stream against Nova10000. If you guys do not know who he is, he's basically one of my Twitch followers. He always comes out to the streams, and he brings some NU Pokemon. So I told this man I was gonna battle him in NU. So without further ado, let's get into it. Honestly, I'm new when it comes to the NU tier, but legit, I put in so much work in this battle, and this was a really decent battle. You know, it went a lot of different ways because there was some real plays made. Like, I had to just implement plays. So right off the back, he's gonna lead with his Cricketune, and I'm thinking to myself, what honestly can this Cricketune do to me? So I'm gonna go ahead and substitute with my Mothim, just pretty much trying to get the Quiver Dance just to set up, because I know the whole purpose of Mothim is like setting up. I heard he like sets up and he wrecks hell in NU. So basically, he's gonna taunt me, which is very unfortunate for me. You know, I cannot Quiver Dance now. So next, I'm gonna go for he's gonna go for knockoff, pretty much killing my sub. And I'm thinking to myself, okay, I respect that, but that's still messed up. So I'm gonna go for Air Slash at this point, and I was just like, yo, this Cricketune needs to be gone. You need to get out of here, like straight up. Bye. Adios. So Cricketune gets that Air Slash, but he has a Focus Sash, so it's not really killing him. So he's still gonna be alive. So I'm gonna follow with another Air Slash. I guess we have a speed tie, because like the first turn I outsped, the second turn he's outsped, and then the third turn I outsped. So it's like pretty much a speed tie between Mothim and Cricketune. So that's pretty interesting, you know. Actually seeing that put into play. So next up, he's gonna go into Kecleon, and I'm thinking to myself, okay, I know Kecleon is like one of those NU Pokemon that everybody uses. It is a big threat, you know. You really gotta watch out for Kecleon, because Kecleon goes ham. So I'm gonna go for Air Slash, you know, just for a flinch, because I never expected him to actually carry Fire Punch, but that's something he does have. So I was just wanted to see how much he was gonna do. So I'm going for substitute since the taunt hasn't worn off. I'm pretty much trying to substitute and set up another Quiver Dance, but he comes in with the Fire Punch, and guess what? He becomes a Fire type because he's Protein. So that's a stab Fire Punch, and I'm thinking to myself, yo, that's gonna do so much damage. And I'm just like, okay, I don't know how to deal with this Kecleon, because legit Kecleon is a very scary Pokemon, and there's a lot of ways Kecleon can make a battle go. So right now I'm gonna switch out, because I know he's gonna continue with another Fire Punch. I'm gonna go into Macargo, because Macargo is pretty much a defensive Pokemon in NU. I know White Herb is kind of a thing in NU, but this is not a White Herb. This is actually a Flame Body. Pretty much just trying to learn, you know, some bulky moves, you know, your Toxic Style Rocks, etc, you know, pretty much stuff like that. So now he's gonna follow with Drain Punch, and that's gonna do a decent amount of damage, knowing that he's gonna get the Protein and he becomes super effective. And this man just stuck his tongue out to use Drain Punch, and I'm thinking to myself, did you just punch me with your tongue, bruh? I don't understand. So I'm gonna go to Sub Style Rocks, and now that he used Drain Punch, now that I see that he's like legit becoming a fighting type, I'm gonna switch back into Mothim, because I expect him to use another Drain Punch, and that way next turn I can actually feel this, like try to go hard at him with the Air Slash. So right now Mothim's gonna come out, he's gonna use the Drain Punch, and it's not gonna do anything, because you know what, I resisted. Pretty much it's like, yo, eat it up. Nah, what you gonna do, bruh? What you gonna do? You trying to get in these hands or what? So this Kecleon is still out here posing a threat, and I'm thinking to myself, why is Kecleon so good in NU? And now I'm gonna follow with the Air Slash. Air Slash is going to do a decent amount of damage. You know, I'm going to get a flinch, which is great. I really need that flinch, because now I can just start accumulating damage on it. My Mothim does carry leftovers, so it's like I'm getting a little bit of my health back. So I'm going to go ahead and use another Air Slash, hoping for another flinch, but that is not going to come through this time. He's going to follow with the Fire Punch, and he's going to get the Protein and become a Fire type. And now that's just going to obliterate me, and I'm just thinking to myself, yo, what is this? What is life? What is going on right now? So Mothim got destroyed. I ain't too tripping on that, like, you know, I'm gonna go into Fearow, because legit Fearow is just like power. He's fast as hell, and it doesn't like me, so I got frustration on it. So we're gonna use frustration on the Kecleon, which does a decent amount of damage. It's enough to kill off the Kecleon. I'm so glad that the Kecleon is out of my hair, because like legit that Kecleon was a problem. Like if I didn't play this right, Kecleon legit would have just went ham. So now he's gonna go into his Golem, which is scary going against my Fearow, because Fearow legit is not going to be able to use Liver like a Stone Edge or anything, or Rock Slide. So right now I'm going to U-turn. I'm going to U-turn out into Meganium, because legit Meganium is special defensive, but I know I can Giga Drain and pretty much like go ape on this thing, because you know what, he probably still has Earthquake, and I cannot go into Macargo even though he's a physical hitter. So at that point he's gonna Rock Polish, and I'm thinking to myself, whoa, I didn't expect that. So a Rock Polish Golem, so that means this man is hella fast. And he's gonna go for Stone Edge here. You know, it's gonna do a decent amount of damage, but it wasn't like too tremendous, and I'm pretty much gonna get all that back within the Giga Drain. And I'm just thinking to myself, okay, yeah, thank you for letting me pretty much replenish my health from you. Good job. So A Golem got fainted, and I was just like, yo, get out my face, be gone with the thunderclap. It's like boom. So Meganium is pretty much wrecking, like it's going 8 right now. So now he's gonna go into Lee Shady Penguin, and I'm thinking to myself, oh snap, is young Deli Bird. But the fact that I have Stout Rocks up pretty much cripples up that Shady Penguin. Shady Penguin is going to get mopped. So he's gonna go for Ice Shard, which is gonna do a decent amount of damage, but I'm gonna use Dragon Tail because I know if I hit him out, and you know, I saw how much the Stout Rocks did. I'll hit him out, and even if he lives, he could come back and he's gonna die because legit the Stout Rocks are gonna be the one thing that kills him. So now Zangoose is gonna come out, and legit Zangoose is very scary in you because of Toxic Boost Facade. You know, it can get Fire Punch, Thunder Punch, Ice Punch, it can get Close Combat. There's a lot of different moves Zangoose can get, and you know, this is pretty much the common Toxic Orb, you know, Toxic Boost Facade set. And pretty much that Facade is just gonna do a hell of a lot of damage. Plus he gets the unnecessary crit. So I'm thinking to myself, yo, this thing is very scary. You know, I'm putting myself in a position where I might not be able to deal with this thing, but I know for a fact if I go into Fero, I should be able to outspeed, and that's gonna put me in a decent position. So I'm gonna go for Drill Peck because it is stab, and I'm thinking to myself, yo, hopefully that Drill Peck is enough to kill it. But he lives barely. He like barely hangs on. He's gonna go for Facade. The only thing that is bright side about that, even though he gets the Facade kill, you know, the Toxic is basically gonna kill him off at the end of the turn. That's pretty much it did Zangoose. So Zangoose is like not even a factor anymore. He's just got like destroyed by his own ambitions. The own Toxic just pretty much destroyed him. So I'm gonna go into Luxray because legit Luxray is beast. I didn't even get to use Luxray. I didn't even get to show Luxray off as much as I wanted to this battle because like legit Luxray is one of my favorite Pokemon. Now I have Wild Charge on the Luxray, and I'm pretty much gonna destroy Lockjaw. Feraligatr got mopped, like he didn't even stand a chance. The Wild Charge just came in and he devastated him like to no end. And I'm thinking to myself, yeah, bruh, yeah, that was decent. That was decent. Now Shady Penguin is gonna come out. He's gonna die to Stout Rocks, and I'm thinking to myself, yo, I can't do nothing about that. So that was a pretty decent NU battle. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you subscribe if you're new to the channel. Don't forget to like. And other than that, this is the ShinoWorld. Go peace in the Middle East. Don't forget to bring your guns. I will blow shit up. Later, guys. Have a great day.